Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you're a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for all the support. So with the Miami Heat season, as terrible as it is right now, the Miami Heat, they're in the 7th seed. They're 40 and 37. A lot of information going forward, and especially going into the offseason, is going to be released, and players and people are going to start talking. So Barry Jackson said that the Miami Heat didn't expect this from Kyle Lowry. They thought they were getting an all-star point guard. Now, I will say, if the Miami Heat really were expecting Kyle Lowry to be an all-star, that's a shame. And they could have asked me because, first of all, Kyle Lowry is 37 years old this year. Okay. And even in the 2020 bubble, he really wasn't that good. I think that, yes, Kyle Lowry, he can bring a lot to the game in terms of with his IQ and with his veteran leadership, his championship leadership. But even in 2020, he only played 46 games. Okay. Yeah, he had decent stats. He actually had pretty good stats that season, but he didn't play that much. Okay. And even when he's been in Miami, a lot of people were like, man, why are you so hard on Kyle Lowry? He's overweight and out of shape. And I understand that he's been like that his whole career. But when you're 37 years old, you cannot be overweight and out of shape and a starting point guard in the NBA because then you're going to be prone to injury. And that's what happened to Kyle Lowry. Even right now, he's playing injured. They're even talking about knee surgery in the offseason. That's going to hurt the Miami Heat because now he might be untradeable. And, listen, my main thing about Kyle Lowry is his impact on winning. I don't care that he has 14 points every now and then. And I understand that the Miami Heat had to overpay to get him, and that's Jimmy Butler's boy. And I think that Jimmy Butler, a lot of people say that, well, the Miami Heat failed Jimmy Butler. Yes and no. They got Jimmy Butler's boy. The only reason why Kyle Lowry is on this team is because of Jimmy Butler. If we would have put that 90 million towards better high-level role players, this team would have been better. Kyle Lowry has done absolutely nothing. I don't care that he had a 2-week stretch where he was really good. We didn't win the championship. Okay, we didn't get out of the Eastern Conference Finals. All that other foolishness means absolutely nothing. The Kyle Lowry experiment, unfortunately, has been a failure due to injury. And once again, and even when he's on the court, his lack of aggression. Okay, first of all, how are you only have three assists and you're ending the game with 3 points? Like, listen, at that point, it's unacceptable to me. I don't care what anybody says. Kyle Lowry said he picked the Miami Heat for a reason. He said he wanted to be here to play with Bam, Tyler, and Jimmy. All right, fine, cool. That means that you're gonna have to go along with the team rules. And once again, I don't care what anyone says. The fact that he's out of shape, overweight, he doesn't want to shoot the ball. I've never seen a starting point guard that knows that this offense sucks. Our offense is terrible. We are the worst three-point shooting team in the NBA, and this guy refuses to score. You cannot end the game with 4 and 3 and 5 points in this NBA. It's 2023. Teams are scoring 130 points. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like I said, I know it's not all his fault because some of it is due to injury, but then also his attitude. I know that he was in his feelings because he was about to get traded and he stepped away from the team. Part of it was due to injury, but good and well, he was definitely beefing with the front office. So overall, I just been really disappointed in Kyle Lowry. And I'm telling you right now, if we never spent that 90 million on him, we would have gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals without him. We did not need him to get to the Eastern Conference Finals at all. Okay, that $90 million could have went to better high-level role players compared to the ones that we do now have. Also, too, he's just another bad contract. The Duncan Robinson contract is terrible. The Kyle Lowry contract is absolutely terrible. And I'm hoping that we don't pay any more of these undrafted guys. I need guys on this team that are two-way players, guys that at least can play mid-defense, guys that can create their own shot, guys who actually know what they're doing on, shooting threes or just this basic level players that belong in the G League. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think that Kyle Lowry, for what it's worth, it just failed. You really can't blame the Miami Heat. They did take a gamble, and unfortunately, it didn't work. It just sucks that we put in $90 million into an overweight, out of shape, $90 million player. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 2,000 subscribers.